And the trailer just looks awful. Like, not awful. It looks disgusting looking. What the fuck? Why? Why? Now, this just... I cannot... I am not seeing this film. This is just... I mean, I know from Marvel and Disney, it's probably like, this is a great thing. But to me, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway. I just... What do you think of the situation happening with Zoe Quinn? I tell you this, like, you know, one, you're not going to have... The thing about it is this. I was going to talk about it on Monday, but that didn't happen. Yeah, the thing is, the whole Zoe Quinn situation, the whole damn thing, is horrific. The man committed suicide. But here's the thing about it. As a guy, it's very irritatingly annoying and really fucking terrifying that, you know, you could get accused of something and you will be lynched, basically. You won't have a fair trial. You won't have a fair defense. Instead, people are going to fucking eat you alive. Like a pack of wolves. And you can't defend yourself. You can't do anything. Because people won't believe you. And Zoe Quinn is a piece of shit human being. Now, she accused this guy, Alec Holvenick, I think is his name, Holvenick, of sexual assault. Which, mind you, accusing someone of sexual assault is fucking horrific. But she accused him of it. She didn't go to the police. Which, if you're assaulted in any way, you go to the police. You don't go on Twitter and say he did this or she did that. You go to the police. Twitter isn't going to protect you. Twitter is for insecure individuals. And Twitter is a safe space for people with ideas. Can't be conservative, but with ideas. And when she accused this guy, he lost everything. He lost everything. He was the guy who created Night and the Wolves. He was a developer. He lost his job. He lost his friends. He lost his credibility, his livelihood. This guy lost everything. And this bitch and I don't know if he did it or not, but the evidence kind of shows he didn't do it. She got hired at Marvel, she got hired at IDW, and neither one of those two are condoning her actions. They're not punishing her for doing this. She deleted her Twitter account, mind you. She, right after the sister who, mind you, the sister lost her brother, someone that she was close to. Zoe Quinn's bootlicking fans hounded this poor woman who had to lock her account, her Twitter account, because all they were doing was attacking her, but attacking her dead brother by saying he got what he deserved. He was an abuser. He killed himself. There's no sympathy. And Zoe Quinn, like the cowardice woman she is, deleted her Twitter, disappeared after what she did. And I'll just say it, she killed a guy. She killed him. She didn't have evidence, mind you. If you're abused, record it. Audio, video, record it. You have evidence right there. And the thing about it is, she ain't ashamed of it. Her followers, her bootlicking fans who buy her shit, they ain't ashamed of it. They're happy that what happened to this poor guy. But you know how annoying it is as a guy, you get accused of something? You're immediately done. You lose everything that you have right there. Credibility, freedom, your job, your livelihood. You lose everything right there. And here's the thing about it. I am just really annoyed with how everything Marvel's handling it. Marvel and DC. DC hired her. She worked for Vertigo. She wrote Goddess Mode, which bombed because it was just not that interesting or a good comic. And of course Marvel, they hire sloppy seconds from DC and put them into a comic book. And here's the thing that's hilarious. She named herself after Harley Quinn, Zoe Quinn. She took the name Quinn, from Harley, which is stupid. So, Marvel needs to think about the people they hire. The same goes for DC. For example, like Vertigo. Instead of hiring writers that were brilliant independent workers who wrote brilliant independent books that gained a cult following, and fans clamor for more books by them. Instead, they don't hire those writers who have great credibility and respectful reputation for their fans and stuff. They instead hire writers that don't do great things. Here's the example. They hire Robbie Rodriguez, who tweeted unsolicited pictures of his excrements at former DC Comics artist Ethan Van Sciver. Zoe Quinn, who I spoke of, would take to social media to call Republicans evil. Rami, I can't even pronounce his fucking name, so fuck him, would espouse anti-white racism. Rob Schneider. I was going to say Rob Schneider. I was like, Shannader, whatever his name is, Shannader, whatever, fuck him, said that he would attack Trump supporters. I love how these people would write that, to be like, I'm going to attack Trump supporters. And they, when they're ready to do it, they just kind of, walk away like, whatever, coward. Richard Pace advocated that businesses should deny services for those he deemed active fascists in power. And one writer was accused of sexual misconduct to see his Border Town series canceled, and he would deny the accusations. Quinn, who wrote the first issues of Goddess Mode, only shipped 17,471 copies, and the second issue shipped over 8,116, and it wouldn't get any prettier or recover numbers. So the numbers for her books didn't recover. Here's the thing about it. I don't understand comic book companies hiring writers that don't sell good books. I don't understand the whole damn industry. They hire writers that don't come up with anything interesting or amazing, but instead hire writers that have bad numbers in books. It just always astounds me. So, Marvel Comics writer Kate Leith. What is it? Time out. What is it with people who are liberal? I know I'm going to get attacked for this one, but what is it with SJW people with bright-ass color hair and their side of their head shaved? That always bugged the fuck out of me. I don't know why. I know this is going to sound mean, but I work with a person. She has her hair is shorter than my hair. Mind you. And she got a fucking buzz cut like my hair. She had long hair before. And she's a lesbian, mind you. And I have nothing against her sexual orientation, but I keep telling her. She proposed to her transgender girlfriend. I know, it's confusing. She keeps trying to talk about her personal life, and I keep saying I don't honestly care. But she saw my haircut, and she's like, "What kind of haircut is that?" And I jokingly said, "It's the Moxley, because my hairstyle kind of resembles John Moxley, who's a wrestler."